second of 8 matches coming your way tonight. Ask Sky Sports our Twitter account who's going to win, Japan or China. Muramatsu and Hashimoto. Had a lot of friends at the World Cup and the World Championship over the last few years. Don't forget, later on tonight, England open up their campaign. Phil Taylor and Adrian Lewis taking on Denmark. England, the #1 seeds. Japan, the number 16 seeds. Rod Studd and Wayne Mardley, commentators for this.
Thanks very much, Dave. So it's Haruki Muramatsu Morihiro Hashimoto against Jun Chen and Huang Xuejie. If you remember all them, you're going to do better than I am. But there is some quality up there. I've already alluded to the fact that Muramatsu and Hashimoto have pedigree in the World Championships. Well, so does Chen. And Xuejie, we don't really know a lot about, only that they played fantastically well to qualify. So we can only take the word of the organisers saying that this guy's got game.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First flag is Team Japan to throw first. Game on.
Paul Hinks calling game on. Haruki Muramatsu gets us underway. Familiar face from the World Championship. Took on Phil Taylor at the Alexandra Palace.
97.
This is Chen Jun. He's 40 years old, his partner's 39. Xuejie.
100.
He's using Tony David flights. Former BDO world champion. It's unusual. No one uses my flights. Mind you, I'm not a BDO world champion.
83.
Already seen Spain coast through with a 5-0 whitewash. Case of no way, Norway, as they departed the scene. First to go out.
60.
The winner of this match will play either England or Denmark. So, plenty to play for. And these guys, Muramatsu and Hashimoto, they know what the big stage is all about. Play soft tip back in their homeland, and they play it well. And the game out there is absolutely massive, so they play in big games all the time.
60.
Well, they've already played England at the World Cup a couple of years ago, 2013. Japan, that is, and they lost 2 matches to 1, but Sho Katsumi, who was playing with Muramatsu that year, beat Adrian Lewis in the singles before Muramatsu lost to Taylor.
Well, they've made a good start, Team Japan. Xuejie just struggling.
81.
Can't find the big troubles at the moment.
Plenty of time for Muramatsu to tee things up for Hashimoto. 40 left when he comes back for the first leg. It would be in 16 darts if he can nail it first dart, which is more than steady. Needs to be careful. Doesn't want to come inside that.
30.
Did not want to come inside that, Morihiro. If he's going to miss there, he'd better off to miss outside.
Yeah, with his darts slightly laying down, the first dart at tops didn't do him any favours either.
No.
Another treble, taking his time. Clearly a bit nervous.
98. Team Japan, you're in
Huang.
110.
Will he leave his partner Chen? The finish. Will he get a shot at the finish? Work inside, not outside. Like that. Good dart.
Team Japan.
Many dart players out there know that last dart double 5 in hand isn't easy.
Well, an important dart, because had he missed, it would have been half a dozen darts missed at double. And that could have cost him the leg, and it might have been a very different game. Nerves would have jangled for Japan.
85.
But, Muramatsu hitting that difficult double five, and now back in the groove.
Got a real smooth
100.
action, doesn't he? No jerky movements. Can imagine him being very consistent over a long period. He's getting into this. Livening
100.
up.
Just mentioning, obviously, their World Championship experience. Hashimoto twice through to the first round proper. Lost to Michael Smith 3-1, 2014, and then lost every leg in 2011 to Gary Anderson. But he made such an impression, and it was darts like that that made the impression for the big man from Japan.
They enjoyed that. A lot of people enjoying sport when they're actually doing it, smiling away.
85.
And Muramatsu, just for the record, 4 times in the World Championships at Alexandra Palace. 3 times got through to the first round. And one of those we mentioned lost to Phil Taylor. Simon Whitlock and Ronnie Baxter, the other players who defeated him, lost in a prelim game in the last World Championship. But as you mentioned before the match, Wayne, plenty of big game and big stage experience for these 2 Japanese throwers.
58. Team
Well,
Japan
Huang has
Nepal,
been keeping them
38.
straight, but just the trebles again. Not on his radar. This is on his radar. The spotter, Keith Deller, has just told us that he should go for treble 18. And then 24. What does he know about a 138? Dear oh Lord.
98.
1983. Well, I never. I was only an embryo.
Flyer.
75. Team
Tops
Japan
there,
Uruguay,
and
40.
in the last leg it was Hashimoto who had first pop at this. Couldn't hit it. Can Muramatsu? Not so far.
No score.
They've had 9 darts at double in this match, Japan, and only hit 1 of them.
Yeah, with the high doubles, Muramatsu seems to throw the first one slightly too high and then work away. Obviously, not quite found the range as yet. Treble 18 should be single 20 to leave tops.
38. Team
Oh,
Japan
that's a mistake.
Uruguay, 40.
Back to Hashimoto on tops. These missed doubles are starting to mount up now for the Japanese. Double 10, he missed like this last time. And again,
30.
same scenario.
Team China
Absolute
Uruguay,
carbon
60.
copy, wasn't it? With the darts laying down, the one above tops for Hashimoto is no good. But I think this is just nerves now. That's okay, that's okay. Calm yourself down, man. 38. Well, that's
28.
unlucky.
Team Japan Uruguay,
Oh,
10.
he's left himself double 16, having missed the double 19. Oh dear. Well, that was almost in the double 1. Now he wants double 2. Squeezes it in and relief for Muramatsu and Japan.
Team Japan Uruguay.
They made heavy weather of that, Wayne, didn't they? Goodness me.
Well, Chen must be, well, obviously ruined the fact that he missed, but it was the composure, just showed none at all. It's horrible. You go up there, you try to do your best, and it's okay when it doesn't work, but it's when you fluff your lines so poorly, wanting 60 and trying to get 1 dart at double 19 without effectively throwing a straight dart.
100.
That's better. Settle down now, man.
Well, China will feel worse about it, won't they? Xuejie and Jun, because had Japan gone out quickly and gone 2-0, They'd have shrugged their shoulders and got on with it, but because they then in the end got the squeak of a chance, they feel worse about losing the leg.
Yeah, it's odd, isn't it? You get a chance and blow it. Huang's playing okay here. He's been straight for the previous two legs as well. Just sometimes loses the weight of the dart. Don't forget, the players you're watching now, they're not full-time professionals. They're
60.
They work throughout the day and practice whenever they can. She's good. Oh, unlucky.
95.
A 2-0 despite a dozen missed darts at double for the Japanese. Far from convincing, despite their status as heavy favourites for this game.
85.
The dart from Morihiro.
He seems happy about it in 85, doesn't he? Another. Treble 18 leaves 32.
98.
Three more
Team
good
Japan
darts.
133.
Huang Xuejie is a good player.
So that's now a genuine opportunity for the first leg for China in the World Cup. Well, 16 or 8 then for tops.
28. Team Japan, you require 74.
You see him shaking his head there. It's just, again, lack of composure. It's easy to understand, isn't it? Double 16 for 3-0.
Better finish from Morihiro Hashimoto, and he really buried that one away, didn't he? That was more like it. That's a real stomach settler for the big man. After all those troubles he's had on the doubles in the first couple of legs. 3-0 up then, Japan looking good for a likely darting date with England in the second round.
Said likely, it's not a given that England will beat Denmark.
Any outcome possible, Wayne?
Indeed.
You would
81.
believe Phil Taylor and Adrian Lewis, especially given their almost, I say almost unblemished record in the competition. They really have a superb record, don't they? 2 wins and a runners-up place against the Dutch. Difficult to fault what
100.
the two Stokies have done over the 3 years they've played together.
And it's been difficult to fault what Huang Xuejie has played like. He's played superbly well. It's been unfortunate that the chances to win
95.
legs have more or less all fallen to this man, who's just scoring is okay, but just lacks that little bit of composure. Comes with experience.
41.
And with the throw being slightly unreliable, mistakes will happen.
Well, they won the qualifiers as a pair. A lot of the nations play qualifiers as singles and then take the 2 players getting through to the final, but China organised a pairs comp and these pair won it. Jun and Xuejie.
It's the right way to do it.
Yes.
It's one of the first wayward darts he's thrown in about 3 legs.
125.
Very, very good indeed. This competition always unearths someone. Someone with a bit of class. Is it Xuejie? Seems to be on the wrong end of a defeat at the moment, but you never know. Ah, don't switch. We want to see a 180, Hashimoto. You deprived us, man. You deprived them as well.
Well, that makes that 86 look a little bit more tricky, doesn't it? Double 18 for Muramatsu. Another single leaves bull. Yes, bullseye then for a 4-zip lead. Well, that's a killer, that really is. Deadly darts from Haruki Muramatsu.
Two good finishes, last two legs, 74 from Hashimoto and 86 on the bullseye from Muramatsu. The game could have hinged there, but it wasn't allowed to. Quality.
41.
Well, whopping cushion now for the Japanese. And even that slack start to leg 5 from Muramatsu is met with smiles for the Japanese pair, because they know they're in command. They can afford to lose a leg or two here. Still ease through. They've got the darts in the odd number legs. Chinese pair have had a couple of darts at double. Might have made
60.
things different, but in all honesty, Wayne, the Japanese have scored far too heavily for them, haven't they?
And England will be aware. Yes, they've played better. But I feel a bit sorry for this man. Huang's played well. He's been consistent. This is really his commentator's curse. No, it isn't. He's played extremely well, but the chances have just not fallen to him.
There's no such thing, Wayne. He can't hear you.
But, yeah, but you still feel like the reason for it.
Look at this.
You put him off. He heard you, man.
Next up, Czech Republic against Austria. Rod Harrington and I were musing on the fact that we're looking forward to seeing Roby John and Mensur in action. Great pairing.
100.
Mensur's the man. He's the highlight of any competition. I don't care who's in it.
Really?
Yes.
Great value.
45.
Hashimoto has lost one of his sponsors. Put it back on, man. They won't be happy with you.
Mensur Suljovic knocked Michael van Gerwen out of the World Championship many years ago at the Alexandra Palace. Should point out it was before the renaissance of Michael van Gerwen, wasn't it? But he's still got a verdict over the world number 1.
140.
Some good players there, isn't he? Andy Smith, James Wade. They've all succumbed to Mensur. Another. Switching downstairs. Successfully. Brilliant.
Laser eyes. Haruki Muramatsu. Double 19. When they come back, if they come back, got to find a treble here. Well, he hasn't, so chance for the whitewash, Wayne, for the Japanese over the Chinese.
53. Team Japan, you require 38.
Straight at it. Yes. With the darts laying down like they do. One below would be a cracking marker, and that's it. There you have it. Japan beat China by 5 legs to 0. The first result was a whitewash. That was a whitewash. Huang Xuejie and Cheng Jun, they're out, I'm afraid. They done themselves proud. They tried. I'm afraid they could not conquer. Japan through to the second round.